I suck. I suck at what I'm doing right now, which is learning something new. And anytime I learn something new, I suck at it. And it sucks at first. It sucks to suck. But what I know from experience and from my mentors, what I know is if you suck long enough and you stick with it and you always keep learning, eventually you don't suck as much. And eventually you get kind of good. And eventually you get pretty damn good and you get really good. And then eventually you become the best if you persist. So right now I'm learning a new software. It's called ActiveCampaign. And the key word in that is pain. Keyword pain. Because I'm experiencing a lot of pain learning the software and it sucks. And I keep making these mistakes. I'm sending emails to the wrong people. It's embarrassing. I don't like the feeling at all. But it's the feeling of growth. It's the feeling of growth. And eventually I know I'm going to suck a lot less. And eventually my campaigns are going to be freaking awesome. But it's just this initial feeling of sucking. And this is the feeling that people don't want to go through. So they don't start at all. And this is why I didn't start using ActiveCampaign last year when I know I probably should have. Last year I was like, okay, I can use ActiveCampaign. And it took me a year to actually make the decision to actually go for it. So if you're thinking about getting started online with funnels or emails or webinars or anything, it's going to suck initially. The way to make it suck as little as possible is to get as much help as you possibly can. So what I've done is I've hired help. I paid a guy $100 an hour to come help me use ActiveCampaign. Freaking awesome help. And I'm going to hire more people in the future to help me with it as well. Because I just I like that one-on-one help I get from people. So I go online, I find an expert and I hire them, I bring them on, I get them to tutor me. And so that's how I've learned how to use certain softwares. I just hire tutors. So if there's something technical that you don't want to figure out, well, a couple things to keep in mind. Number one, you can always hire someone and they'll help you. Number two, you can learn it. There's tutorials out there. And yeah, it sucks initially, but you play around with it enough, you just like keep using it, and when you can't figure out what to do next, you go on Google or you ask somebody for help or you just contact support and you figure it out. And the cool thing is too, once you figure it out, like with emails, for example, once you figure out the emails, you don't really need to touch them ever again. You can spend most of your time creating content, being helpful or helping students. So, or helping your customers, whatever you do. I like to spend my time helping my students get results. I don't like spending my time tinkering out with my own software issues and things like that. It's rarely what I spend my time doing, which is probably why I suck at it. But once I master it, once I get good at it, I become valuable. I can then teach my students how to do it really well the first time. I can get them to avoid all the headaches the first go around. So that's why I'm happy to spend money on Inner Circles. Just joined a $5,000 mastermind because I want to get in on the leading edge. I want to learn this stuff. And what I was doing to get me to 10K a month is not what's going to get me to 100K a month. It's a different mindset I need to get to 100K a month. But the software I was using to get to 10K a month, like Aweber, perfect. You can use Aweber to get to 10K a month, no problem. You can blow past 10K. You can make freaking 20K, 30K with Aweber. But I want to move up the next tax bracket. I want to be making 100K a month. So for that, I'm using ActiveCampaign, just like everyone else who's making over 100K a month. Because they're just built-in automations, built-in features with ActiveCampaign that are just so much more powerful than Aweber. So, yeah, right now I suck at it, and I thought I'd make this video letting you know I suck at learning technology, just like anyone who's starting new things, but the fastest way to speed it up is to get help. So I've hired help, and I'm looking at tutorials every day, and I'm watching YouTube videos, tips and tricks, and I'm experimenting, I'm actively actually doing. This is key. It's not just like sitting back learning, but it's doing. I'm like playing around with it, sending out emails, trying to set stuff up as in the same way I had it set up with Aweber. And it's frustrating, it's confusing, I can't figure stuff out. I can't wait to get on a call with someone to get help, but it's just the way it is. So anyways, just want to make this quick video and let you know that even though I'm making good money online, there's still things I really, really suck at, and it's just part of the process. So if you're letting that scare you away, you're never gonna get started. So you have to get over that and just understand that, yeah, I'm gonna suck initially, but eventually I'm gonna get better and better and better. So that's the mindset needed to get to at least 10K and beyond. All right, peace out. Much love.